close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Hi guys, so I actually just finished working out. I look so tired, and I haven't showered yet because I'm making some dinner for tonight for me and my husband, and then also at the same time I'm meal prepping for work tomorrow. So I only work tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then I'm gonna be off again on Friday, and then I'll be working on the weekend. So this is my weekend shift. So anyways, what am I making right now? Let's see. I love roasted vegetables, so this is really quick and easy to make, and this is my go-to meal all the time, especially if I couldn't think of anything. So I just put like broccoli, mushrooms, some peppers, and this are sweet potatoes and mixed veggies. I also have carrots there, I believe. Yep, there's carrots. So this one is really easy. All I put is like garlic powder, salt and pepper, some paprika. I love it when it's a little bit spicy, so I added some red pepper or pepper flakes on it, and some avocado oil. You could also use butter, but this time I kind of feel like using the avocado oil. So yeah, very easy. And then you pop it in the oven for about 30 minutes. You just have to check it out. I usually put it in like 100 degrees Celsius. So aside from that, I'm gonna make some salmon for my husband, and he usually like the teriyaki salmon. And then for me, I will make some mahi fish. It's mahi, I think, because we're out of salmon, and it's okay. I love any kind of fish. I will eat it. And then I'll probably just put some lemon pepper in mine, and then for my husband is some teriyaki sauce. So yeah, that's going to be for dinner tonight. And I also made some wild rice for him. So yeah, so tired. Once I'm done with everything, I'm gonna take a shower and get ready for tomorrow's shift. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.
To thousands, and we'll grow in number.
This shift has been a hot mess, so I'm so happy that I'm able to enjoy my uninterrupted lunch break.
Many unbearable hours later.
Hi guys. Good evening. It's actually 8:28 in the morning. Not in the morning, in the evening. So 8:28 in the evening. I just got home. My face looks so like oily and tired. Anyways, today's Thursday, and supposed to be I'm off tomorrow. However, I will be working tomorrow for a call day shift. So today was just ridiculous. It's like I have like 4, 5, yeah, I have 4 patients. I had 5 at first, and then I've discharged that patient. Then I ended up with 4. 2 of them probably will go home tomorrow. That's the plan because they're medically stable. However, I might come back tomorrow for call-pay shift. So today was a crazy day. Happy call light. The call light was off since morning, and it was just a busy day. But yeah, I'm gonna rest now and sleep, take a shower, eat some light meal and sleep so I could work tomorrow. It's just we're very short staff, and everybody's on vacation. We have a lot of things going on with family and friends, so I think I'm just gonna help out tomorrow since I don't really have any plans at all. So yeah, call shift pay, more money. I should grab it. I think I should grab it. All right, guys. Bye. See you tomorrow. And then I work on the weekend too. So this will be like a 4-day straight. So good luck to me. Good luck to me with this overstimulating environment. It's been overstimulating today. Very overstimulating. Like I felt like I have walked and I've been sweaty and yucky. So I need to take a shower. So bye guys. Hey, good morning. So today's Friday. Happy Friday, guys. I am heading to work because they really needed Sorry guys. They really needed some staffs right now. Like, we're kind of like very short staff, of course. And well, this time's even more crazy because most of the nurses are on vacation. You know how it is this season. It's summer, and yeah, everybody's out and about with their family. And I didn't bring anything for lunch. I'm just gonna basically get some stuff at the cafeteria. Right now all I have is my boiled egg and my energy drink and my water. So yeah, I'm grabbing a call shift right now, and hopefully everything will turn out okay since I'm gonna be working this weekend as well. So I'll see you later guys. Bye. Funny thing, I'm all ready, but they just sent me a message. I mean, it's not just, it was like 5:50, and you know, that time I was trying to get ready, usually around 5:40, 5:30ish. I'm already in the bathroom, having my dump, and then taking a cold shower, like stuff like that. And I never really pay attention because I was like vibing with some, you know, music. And yeah, it means I'll be starting being at home right now, and I will be, what do you call this? I'll be on call still. So if they needed me later, they're gonna let me know, which suck because I really don't like waiting. Hopefully they're not gonna call me. So yeah. So what are we gonna do today? I'm already dressed up and about. I'm just gonna get changed and probably gonna hit and do my workout. So that's what we're gonna do. And after we work out, we're gonna shower again. Just another cold shower. So okay guys, I will give you an update later if they're gonna call me or not, and then we'll see how my day goes. Bye. So it's 7:50 and they called me back again and they needed me, so I'm here, I'm working. Hello, I'm just like, it's 2 o'clock now in the afternoon, and I'm just going downstairs to do a fitting test for our N95 mask. It's just like an update. So yeah, I've been just helping all around today. Hey guys, so it is 4:28. What do you call this? 4:28 in the afternoon, and they'll be sending me home because they don't need me no more. But I'll be back tomorrow for the weekend. So it's been a crazy day, but I really like what I'm doing today because I'm just basically everywhere and I'm just floating around. Like, basically I'm just helping all the nurses and the techs. So I've been doing some lab draws, and it's a good time for me to practice anyway today because I'm not a primary nurse. So I'm just basically helping everywhere, all the nurses and the tech. So I tried my best to practice IV insertion, lab draws and stuff like that. There are some patients that I missed, but most of the patients are patient. Most of the patient are patient anyway. Patient, yeah. So I was able to, you know, stick them. Anyway, heading home. So tomorrow I will probably be a primary nurse, so for sure I'll have 4 or 5 patients because we are still full. So anyways, I'm heading out now. It's pretty hot, like super duper hot today. Alright guys, see you when I get home. Bye. Or tomorrow maybe. Bye. Guys, my malunggay is growing, and then my bitter melon and my okras, they kind of look healthy. Alright guys, so it's 8:30 in the morning and I'm actually why are you looking at me? My stepson and my husband were looking at me and they were like wondering what I'm doing. But yeah, it's 8:30 in the morning, and they actually just started me on call today. So Basically, I'm just gonna wait. Hold on, my tomatoes. So yeah, they started me on call today. They sent me a message like around probably 5:50 if I'm okay being on call, since I already came in yesterday, and I was like, yeah, heck yeah, I can do that. So I don't know. However, the only thing about on call is like you can't do anything because you have to wait for them consistently, and when are they gonna call you? And I think you're basically waiting from the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon if they needed you. But if they're not going to call you around 3, then it means they don't need you. So let's hope for the best that I won't be called, because tomorrow I got to be back to work. So yeah, that's the only update we have. My husband and stepson, they're going to go somewhere where I can't go. So alright guys, see you later. Let me know. See you later. It is 6:30 in the evening and they haven't really called me for work, but I am working tomorrow. So I actually took a nap like around 3 in the afternoon, and I just set my alarm every 30 minutes. And then because I couldn't really sleep properly or nap properly due to the on-call anxiety, so I just keep on repeating like snoozing every 30 minutes, and then until it's finally like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I napped until 5:30ish. I'm just so tired, so now I'm getting ready to work out, and then I'm gonna use the treadmill right now, and then do some upper body, and then I'm gonna take a shower, so I'll be ready again for tomorrow, because I am gonna be working tomorrow and then off by Monday, and then I'll be working Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'm gonna be off the whole few days because we're gonna have a vacation. We're going to South Carolina and head to Folly Beach, which is our favorite place. So yeah, we're gonna have a mini vacation. So I look so tired, guys, and I know I don't really have good sleep or enough sleep, and I feel like yeah, all I need is like a great sleep. Look how deep and dark my circles are. But alright, let's work out, guys. I'm probably not going to show you what I'm doing today because I don't know, I just want to do a quick workout so I could get everything done. But this morning we went to McDonald's, and then I did my laundry, and then I just chill all day because of like waiting for me or for them to call me. So alright, bye. It's 8 o'clock in the evening, and I actually just got out from the hospital. It's been crazy. Like everything was fine till, like from probably mid-afternoon until 15 minutes before 7 o'clock, like before I ended my shift. Everything got bam bam bam. So yeah, good thing I was able to like pre-wrote all my notes already, and all I gotta do is just add whatever happens before I sign it. And the thing is, I also have like a patient that needed a blood transfusion because her hemoglobin is low. It's about 6.9, and then however she does have like an antibody positive, so there's a lot of different process for them to be able to get the blood transfusion, for them to be able to receive the blood products. So it has to go through different process, so I have to wait because it has to come from Red Cross. So yeah, it took them from 7 o'clock. That blood products was ordered around 7 during the first hour of the shift, and it arrived like around 7:15. Like not arrived, but it's everything, all the process that needed to be done were finished around 7:15, and the blood product is ready to be given. Good thing. But anyway, I have to go down to the laboratory to pick up the blood product, and then the good thing is the night shift nurse told me that he'll be the one to do the blood transfusion, so I don't have to stay, which is awesome. And I also received like a post-op patient around 5:30ish, and I did some admission, did approve some orders and stuff like that. So many things, but I don't know. I'm gonna head home now. It was just a little busy in my end. And I started my shift with confused patients. So that's why it was kind of pretty hard. But anyway, I am leaving, and thank God I'm off tomorrow, at least for a day, before I go back to work again on Wednesday. No, on Tuesday and Wednesday. So hopefully the floor is better. It was actually better. I only had 3 patients at first, and I don't know why it got crazy. 3 patients, then I ended up having a new admission, which is 4. Ended up with 4, and then after that just got crazy. But anyway, that's how my shift went. Nothing really special. It's just random things that makes you busy during the shift. But yeah, I'm tired and I'm having a headache. So, and I forgot to eat my egg. Like, I have a boiled egg that I was supposed to eat for breakfast, but I did eat some half of the donuts, which is I shouldn't, but I feel like I deserve it. But yeah, that's all I have. Other than that, really nothing. Most of my patients were like, one of my patients were just like post-op, and she's been there for a few days and had complications and needed to put some NG tube. But I did remove her NG tube because there's no output anymore. So she was able to start it with clear. She was tolerating everything. And then the other one, which is a new guy from yesterday, and basically just a shortness of breath, just basically steroids and diuresing him, which is pretty weird because his lungs is so clear. Like when you listen, his lung sound is clear, and it's just he's having shortness of breath. But I couldn't hear anything. It was pretty clear. It was kind of odd, but he's able to ambulate really good. But it's just happy colic because he has to pee all the time, and he's a standby assist, so I have to be there with him most of the time. We have techs, but they're also busy, The other one was, she had an ascites. Good thing we didn't do paracentesis, or else I'd get even more busier to assist the doctor. So, but she's the one that I have to give blood products. But anyway, guys, other than that, it wasn't that bad. It's just crazy busy right before you end your shift. That's the only issue today. But everything was fine. Okay? My surgery patient, my post-op, the new admission, she was great. She was just drowsy, but her pains were controlled. Vital signs were fine. Well, she's a little bit tacky, but it wasn't really an issue much because the surgeon already know we're just going to keep an eye on her heart rate. And, most of the time after surgery, we have to make sure the patient, patient will be able to manage her pain, avoid it, start from walking, use the incentive spirometer, educate the patient about the incentive spirometer and why she's having those extra gas pain on her shoulder and stuff like that. But I was able to do education with her mother, but I will reorient her again. I mean, I don't think she's still gonna be staying tomorrow. Maybe she'll be discharged tomorrow. So other than that, if I still see her on Tuesday, hopefully she'll be better, so she could get discharged. Anyways, guys, that's all about my shift today. I gotta head home. It's 10 o'clock in the evening. Hubby didn't reply. He's probably asleep now because he have to work later around 10 or 11 in the evening. I am starving, but I'm gonna try my best to eat something light today. I forgot my yogurt at work, but I might just eat boiled egg tonight. So have a good night. Bye. Alright guys, we are heading home. It's gonna take me like 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes to be able to reach home. And I think the traffic should be fine because it's Sunday in the evening. Other than that, like, what else should I talk about? Tomorrow guys, by the way, I would be a year being a nurse. Like, yay! It's gonna be a year now. So, I actually received my license last month of last year. So basically, I received my license and what do you call this? Result that I passed the NCLEX and I made it from the BON on June 21st of last year. So basically, I've been a nurse for a year and 1 month now. But when we talk about how long I have been practicing as a nurse, so I basically like a very fresh new baby nurse. So it's been a year now. I started being a nurse in acute care or at med-surg unit. Basically, hold on, there was a police officer behind me. Anyways, yeah, it's been a year now. I'm gonna be a nurse for a year working in our department tomorrow, but I'm off. So I am kind of like very happy because I remember that I was like, for the first 2 months during my orientation, I was literally crying because I felt like I couldn't handle it, and I was begging our manager if I could basically, be moved working as a night shift nurse, because I felt like I couldn't handle the pressure, and the busyness on the day shift. And I wasn't very, if you're a new nurse, plus I graduated on year 2009, basically I don't have any bedside experience at all, aside from, during the clinicals while you were at school. So it was very hectic and very, scary to start working in the United States as an RN. Like, you're pretty much liable with everything, or else, like if you messed up, you're gonna lose your license. So I was just it was nerve-wracking. However, I was able to handle it, and then my manager told me, you know what, it's better for you to like literally work with us during day shift, because she's there, our assistant manager is there, we'll have a charge nurse. Most of my coworkers, they're all pretty awesome, to be honest. Like, everybody's very helpful. So I didn't move to night shift. I just suck it in, and then I managed to, finish my orientation after 3 months. I was only being oriented for about 3 months, and I was able to handle it, to be honest. Like, it was different. It was difficult. Like, every day I have new stuff that I learn, and stuff that I learn that I forget. Sometimes you do forget what to do. Like, it's not that you forget, but you get nervous. Like, every day is like a daily, learning. You have to be, when you come at work, you have to be prepared and open to learn new things and relearn new things, even. Or not relearn new things, but relearn the things that you have previously learned, because sometimes you will forget it. So yeah, it was also pretty tough for me to be able to communicate with the physicians. I used to be really scared to the physicians to send them a message. I'm scared to tell them any updates regarding my patients, to give some suggestions, or to ask their opinion on what they think if I come up with something. So, but right now, I don't have any issues. Like, I might be scared a little bit once in a while, but I'm like this type of nurse that before I ask the physician, I have to make sure that I have read the orders correctly. Maybe they have ordered it and I just didn't notice it, things like that. I have to check the chart first before I basically talk with the physician, or else it would be, you would not get in trouble, but they might, how physicians are, they would basically think that you're not, a responsible nurse or something like that, which is, I understand. But yeah, it's been better for a year now. There's a lot of things to learn still, but it's been better. And also my IV insertion, like if I put some peripheral IVs to my patients, I'm not that good yet. I still need a lot of practice. If the veins are really good and visible, and I would be able to insert it, but there are some people that are just really hard stick, and it's kind of difficult to start an IV to those patients. But never don't be scared. Like, try at least once, and then if once or twice, if the patient is okay and if they're comfortable. However, if they are not comfortable with you, starting the IV, let's say if you miss the first insertion of the IV and the patient is not comfortable with you, try to ask the other nurses to help you. Like, there's a lot of, in our unit, we could ask the ICU nurse if the charge nurse is not available, or the house supervisor, and then they're gladly to help you. And it's better if you ask for help, with them, and you just say, hey, I tried to initiate this new IV. However, I failed once, and then the patient is uncomfortable for another insertion from me. So I think it's better if, you'll be the one to try again, or else I would probably missed it. So you just have to ask them if they could help you. And mostly nurses, they would. Like, maybe there are some that they wouldn't like to help, but all you gotta do is ask. If they say no, then find another nurse. Anyways, nobody said no to me anyway. So, what else can I tell you guys? What else? Is there anything I could tell you about me learning as a new nurse? Yeah, I think that's it. Like, make sure that you're not scared to tell the physician any changes regarding your patients, because you're the one that is always with your patient. Like, you're at their bedside, and you know the status of the patients if there are changes, and it's your responsibility to update the physician if there is anything that changed prior to the previous shift and during your shift. So never be scared about that. Oh, another thing, I was also very scared with handling reports or handoff reports to the next nurse, but right now I'm a little bit what do you call this, confident. I'm more confident right now. However, I still like to read the notes. If ever you don't know the history of the patient, go to the notes and find the HPI, so you would see all the information regarding the patient. So you would be able to tell during your hand-off report the history of the patient as well. And you would see on the note why and what's the reason why he came in. Because especially if you're working on day shift, sometimes not all nurses that are able to give you all the information. Some nurses will miss some other stuff, and that's your responsibility to look at the the chart of the other missed stuff during the report. So at least the next time for you, if you'll be the one to hand off the report on the next shift, especially if it's a different nurse that's taking over, then you would be able to fill out that information that was being missed from the last shift. The only thing is, like, if I'm handling a handoff report for a patient that is going to be transferred to a different facility, I still get nervous. But I get over it I just basically go through what I know, and then if they have other questions, you could always find it at the patient's chart anyway. So don't be scared, guys. We have this new thing too, that we are the one who draw labs to our patient, because our lab staff are basically, what do you call this, short staff. Our CNAs can do it, or our PCTs. They draw some labs for us. Some, if they missed it, I will do it. But to be honest, I'm not that good as well. I need more practice. So I have to practice a lot. What else? What else? Other important things that I could tell you guys that I learned from my orientation. The time management, you will be able to, rediscover that. It's a lot of practice with time management. Like, I've been working in a year now, and it's a hit or miss still with my time management. There are times that I'll be able to, do all the stuff that I will be able to do all the stuff that I needed to do in a correct, timely manner. But there are just times that it gets really busy, and you just won't be able to do everything as scheduled, or as scheduled in your routine. You will find your own routine, guys. Yeah, you will find your own routine, and I might need to tell you about my routine, daily as a med-surg nurse. I did have one previously that you need to find, and I could link it down on my, on this video, so you could watch it. And then I'm gonna see if there are any changes with my time management, and I could give you an update regarding about it. So at least we could see what's the difference. Other than that, what else can I tell you? I don't think I have anything else that I could tell you guys. I think basically that's it. Like, if I miss something, I'll let you know. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna sign off now, because I'm driving. I need to be home soon. It's pretty tiring today. Well, have a good night, guys. Oh my god, it's foggy. Alright, bye-bye. See ya.